Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Magic. Recently, a survey conducted by Forbes Korea together with the voting platform Idol Champ crowned Park Jimin as the idol most loved by all generations, with an extraordinary 72% of the votes. This result highlights just how wide his influence and admiration truly are, not only among young fans, but across multiple age groups. At the same time, his fellow group member, Jeon Jungkook, has also been achieving remarkable global milestones. His debut solo album, Golden, continues to break streaming records and further solidifies his position as one of the Korean soloists with the greatest international impact today. However, amid all these achievements, a major debate has emerged within the fandom of BTS. Many people have begun claiming that a collaboration between Jimin and Jungkook is impossible, simply because their names do not appear together in the song credits on the group's new album. But is that conclusion really accurate? In this video, we will explore the actual facts and why that theory might not be as solid as it seems. The survey titled Idol, Loved by All Generations, conducted by Forbes Korea in collaboration with Idol Champ, highlighted one name believed to best represent cross-generational admiration: Park Jimin. In this poll, which gathered opinions from both fans and the general public, Jimin ranked first with 72% of the vote, a remarkably dominant figure. The result even became a central topic in the March special edition of Forbes Korea, which discussed Jimin's influence not only as a K-pop idol, but also as a cultural figure capable of touching the hearts of people of all ages. The phrase "idol loved by all generations" goes beyond simple popularity. It refers to someone capable of building genuine emotional connections with people from different age groups, from teenagers to older generations. According to Forbes Korea's analysis, Jimin possesses that rare quality. His charm is not limited to stage presence or visuals alone. It is expressed through authenticity, relentless hard work, and the way he communicates emotion through art. From the very beginning of his career, Jimin has been known for his discipline and dedication. Even before debuting in the K-pop industry, he had already demonstrated exceptional talent in the arts. He was admitted to a prestigious art school with outstanding scores in dance, a clear sign that his ability was not mere luck, but the result of years of committed training. This strong foundation later shaped one of his most defining identities when he debuted with BTS. As the group's main dancer and lead vocalist, Jimin brings a unique energy to every performance. His dance style is known for combining precise technique with deeply emotional expression. Many critics have even said that when Jimin dances, he is not simply executing choreography. He is telling a story through every movement. Yet Jimin's appeal does not end on stage. Off camera, he is widely known as a warm, humble, and respectful person. For older generations, Jimin often represents the image of a hardworking and admirable young man. For younger fans, he has become a role model, someone who proves that talent, dedication, and sincerity can coexist. This combination is what allows Jimin's charm to transcend age boundaries. He is not just a celebrity, but a figure who inspires emotional connection for millions of people. On the other side, remarkable achievements have also come from Jeon Jungkook. His solo album Golden marked a significant milestone in his career. Since its release, the album has attracted massive global attention, generating enormous streaming numbers and strengthening Jungkook's status as one of the most influential Korean solo artists today. In fact, Golden has been recognized as the only solo album by a Korean artist to appear on a list of the most impactful albums of the 2020s with multiple hit tracks. Jungkook's achievements become even more impressive when considering that he shares a rare record with Billie Eilish. All of their original songs have surpassed 100 million streams on Spotify. Additionally, the song 7 still holds the record for the biggest debut for a male artist in global Spotify history, achieving extraordinary streaming numbers on its very first day. All of these accomplishments demonstrate one undeniable truth: the influence of BTS and its members is far from temporary. From concert stages to global music charts, from younger listeners to older generations, their music continues to build strong emotional connections with millions of people around the world. Yet amid these achievements, an interesting discussion has emerged among fans. Some people are firmly convinced that a collaboration between Jimin and Jungkook simply cannot happen. Their reasoning is straightforward: the song credit lists in the new BTS album. According to this argument, because the composers and lyricists are already listed for each track, and because Jimin and Jungkook's names do not appear together in the same credits, this is taken as proof that they never worked together on the project. At first glance, this argument may sound logical, but when examined more closely, the conclusion is actually too rushed. In the music industry, especially in K-pop, songwriting is almost always collaborative. A single song typically involves multiple people: producers who build the musical foundation, composers who design the melodies, lyricists who write the words, and arrangers who shape the final structure. Sometimes someone might contribute only a small idea, such as a change in the chorus or even a single line of lyrics. Yet, if that idea appears in the final version of the song, their name will still appear in the official credits. A good example can be seen in the song Like Crazy, which also lists Kim Namjoon among the credited writers. In some explanations shared previously, RM's contribution to the song was reportedly just one line of lyrics. But because that line was included in the final version, his name remained officially credited. Situations like this are extremely common in the music industry. Furthermore, writing a song and performing a song are two completely different things. An artist can appear in a track without writing a single word of its lyrics or music. This is a very normal practice across the global music industry. In other words, the fact that Jimin and Jungkook are not listed together as composers does not mean they cannot appear together in the same song as performers. In a large-scale project like BTS, there are always many possibilities. Special subunits, exclusive live performances, alternative versions of songs, or even additional content that has not yet been revealed. It is important to remember that all discussions about a Jimin-Jungkook collaboration currently exist purely within the realm of fandom speculation. There has been no official confirmation explaining whether such a collaboration will happen or not. And honestly, that is not a problem. Theories, discussions, and analyses have always been part of the BTS experience. Observing small details, guessing potential collaborations, and imagining vocal harmonies are exactly what make the anticipation for new music so exciting. After all, fans only see a small portion of the entire creative process. Most of the work happens behind studio doors, where artists experiment, record multiple versions of songs, and often create something completely unexpected. That is why declaring something impossible based solely on a song credit list is a conclusion that goes too far. Music simply does not work that rigidly. Especially when looking at BTS's career journey, one thing they have consistently demonstrated is their ability to surprise the world. Because of that, perhaps the most reasonable approach is not to close the door on possibilities, but to keep an open mind. In the end, the truth is very simple. We still do not have all the information. All we know is that the music project is underway, the songs will be released soon, and before long we will all hear them ourselves. And when that moment arrives, many of the questions being debated today will likely answer themselves. One thing is certain: the influence of BTS continues to transcend generations, from Park Jimin, loved by people of all ages, to Jeon Jungkook, breaking global records with Golden. And as for a collaboration between Jimin and Jungkook, for now we simply don't know the answer yet. Because in the world of BTS, surprises can appear at any time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video here on Jikook Magic.